We have new information tonight on the investigation into the mysterious death of a 22-month-old boy who died in his own bed in the middle of the night.
His mother investigated by Gilbert police even after an autopsy showed the toddler died of natural causes. And today we learned the investigation is over. Arizona family investigator Morgan Lowe here with the latest. You profiled this mom and family a couple months ago, and you actually found that they've been waiting for answers for a year now.
Yeah, and a lot came out on this case today. We learned that Gilbert police forwarded the case to the county attorney's office at the beginning of July. Then yesterday, the county attorney turned the case down, declining to prosecute. Little Heston Bartlett was just 22 months old when he went to sleep on July 21st, 2023, and never woke up.
I checked on Heston. He was face down, and when I touched his leg, I felt how cold it was. And I immediately turned him over, and he was purple and blue, not breathing, not there. He was not my son.
For Cheyenne Benthin, Heston's mom, the nightmare was about to get even worse. She became the target of a police investigation and lost custody of her 4-year-old daughter.
I essentially lost my daughter as well. The same weekend.
2 months later, the medical examiner released the autopsy report and found that the cause of death was a probable febrile seizure in the setting of acute respiratory viral illness, and the manner of death was natural.
He essentially had the flu, and he had a seizure due to his fever spiking.
The report goes on to state it should be noted that law enforcement had significant concern for foul play early in the investigation of this death, but Heston had no injuries suggestive of ongoing abuse or of being battered. No findings in this case are suggestive of foul play. But police refused to drop the case. On July 3rd, the Gilbert Police Department concluded its investigation and submitted charges of child abuse and aggravated assault against Cheyenne and her fiancé for review by the county attorney. Today, we obtained this letter from the county attorney stating there is insufficient evidence to overcome the medical examiner's finding of a natural death. So there is no reasonable likelihood of conviction. There's no reasonable likelihood of conviction. That doesn't sound like they're saying she's innocent.
I would expect that's the wording they would use.
Jessica Hernandez is Cheyenne's attorney. She says the case should have been closed when the medical examiner released its report last October.
The medical examiner's report was unequivocal, and that should have been all it took to close this case.
Jessica Hernandez says the family's now going to start the process of trying to regain custody of Cheyenne's daughter. The daughter has been with her biological father for the past year.
It's obviously been so excruciating for this family as this investigation has played out. Were you able to find out why it took so long to close this investigation?
We really haven't gotten a good answer. In a statement released this morning, Gilbert police stated that all evidence and information was meticulously vetted by their investigators, but a department spokesperson said they could not do an interview with us because of pending litigation in the case. And we believe that Cheyenne Benthin had filed a notice of claim against the city demanding that the police department wrap up its investigation as quickly as possible.
She's been having to pay out of pocket for supervised visits just to see her little girl all this time.
Yep.
Hopefully we'll have some more answers on that. Morgan, thank you.
We're coming up on